Peace. Assalamu alaikum to all. I know it's been a while. And in between that while, there's been several different purchases. Mainly when I purchase something, it's usually undecorated. So I usually don't bother to post it because a lot of other people out there have already drawn up the content, especially with the recent releases of the Broadway Limited cars, the generator car, as well as the theater car, which I have, but I purchased all of those undecorated. Much of my equipment is undecorated. My GP40 2W was undecorated. But this right here, I've been actually seeking after for my the Amtrak private collection for the business train sleeper car. Now this is the Continental Line from Rapido, as we see here. Okay, so for those out there that see that, I do phase sixes. So why would I go ahead and go back to phase one? Well, this right here again, I do have an E8 combined baggage sleeper or baggage dome car as well as a sleeper. All but the E9, or excuse me, all but the E8, which were re decaled to a phase six type scheme and has the teal logo, the current Amtrak logo. But yeah, this car right here is actually sought after. I've always been looking for a car like this. So again, it's been a while. I've purchased mad engines, a lot of things. It's Ramadan, so don't mind the dates. Just need something to prop this box up for the moment. But you know what? We're not gonna tarry too long. I don't want to make this too much of a long issue. I already took the car out before, to put the markers on there. Now, what I didn't do was I didn't detail it to how it would look today for business, business fleet. Excuse me. Just give me 1 minute. Let me sit this phone down for the moment. Uh, so I'm on my lunch break for one thing to let y'all know. Yeah, I'm on my lunch break, so I'm taking the time to go ahead and film this. So I'm gonna take the car out. All right, sturdy box that it comes in. Usual, I got so many of the daggone boxes. So many freight cars too. I got also, and there's also more. My trim cools to be coming in. Uh, so, excuse me. Within the package, you do have the Continental Line. They got it in French as well as English. Okay, I'll tell you about the car. The thank you. The usual things that the Rapido usually has. Also, the comical type thing on the second page. But the instructions, the guidelines. This is a retooled car from back when they first came out in 2006. So here's an exploded schematic on what you get inside the car. Again, with over 200 something parts, that's a lot. For each car, that's a whole lot. Okay, your exploded diagram. Okay, what's inside the car, the undercarriage with all the appliances and stuff in there. And of course, I took the marker lights out. I've already installed them. And you got your doodads, your stickers, Rapido 2004. And I say 2004 to present because it's ongoing. And yeah, it's crazy. I was on the train yesterday. I was on the Amtrak yesterday. Ain't that ironic? I was on the train all week basically, and I'm here at work at the rail yard. Yeah, usual magnetic wand. Unlike the original cars when they first came out, this car is track powered. It does have capacitors. So we're going to take it out of this clamshell as well as this plastic sheathing. We're going to remove this car from out of there. And also noted, it's free rolling. It's very free rolling. In fact, a lot of cars right now, manufacturers is really starting to answer the situation with free rolling material. So, okay, we're going to use something to stop this car from rolling, right? So what we're going to look at, okay, car is well detailed. Let's go kind of like, so I put the marker lights on there. Okay, as you see. Now, one drawback I gotta say, and I'm not gonna complain too much about it because this is more gonna be within the train. Okay, it's more gonna be in the train. But had I would have made this a last car, I think that to light these, lamps up for the markers, okay, that would have, of course, that would have added more to the cost. Now I've also added my own details as well. Okay, the car did come with the end cages. Okay, now once again, the car. This is going to be more an intermediate car. But what I did do was I added a scale chain on there. Okay, a scale brake chain on there as well. Uh, Within the cars, also, the interior, you can also see through the different windows and everything for each of the dorms. As you can see, to each of the windows, you got your, molded and roof vents. You got your grab irons as well. Okay, you got your other marker lights at this end and the closed door on this side, as well as the brake rigging. And I've also added the brake chain as well to the side. Okay. Again, it's pretty much, still Rapido's always done a bang up job with their equipment. I've not really had any bad complaints. The the lettering, the paint schemes is quite crisp. I did the coupling height was satisfactory. There's no visible markings for the electrical cabinets up under there, but that's all right. I'll go ahead and I'll fix that up. Okay. This car right here is equipped with 41N-11 trucks. Okay, they're also well detailed. And of course, with the Rapido, the undercarriage, of course, is magnificent as usual. Okay. Now the power is it's now track powered. So, with it being track powered, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to put this car. And also, just like I said before, this car is free rolling. Again, this is my lunch break, so this is the only time I go ahead and talk about this car. So yeah. Okay. Go ahead. In a minute. I'm gonna go ahead. Put this on the track. Okay. Now again, the car is free rolling. Smooth as. Let's take a look at the inside of the car. Go in there. There's the restroom right there, so that's why you don't really see through there. And here's the seats inside. The blinds is covering. Car is well lit equally. There we go. A little more well detailed, just a tad bit. All right. So yeah, the car is controlled by the magnet wand at the center of the car. If you want to cut it off, give me a minute. I don't know why it's not cutting off. Please don't laugh. There we go. You cut it off, and you can see through the car as well. Usually I add passengers to cars like this, which more than likely I will. As this goes by and, as time goes by, I will add passengers for the excursion. I may do some other things to highlight the car. There we go. It's at the center. So as you can see, there's the interior. Also at the endway, at the vestibule end. Okay, they do have a light right there, so you want to put a conductor right there, to make his announcements and whatnot. And of course, your private bedrooms. Okay, you got your seats in there. They're very detailed with the seats. I'm very happy about that. So I'm very, very happy about that. Again, the undercarriage is well detailed. You see the generator detail. I like how they do their generators. Okay, and the cabling, conduits, and everything that come with that. So the engine is the car is well detailed, smooth size Pullman standard. So I'm gonna cut this video short. All right, I gotta go out and do my tour. I just wanted to go ahead and just give you a little flash about Rapido's Continental Line. Okay, it's newly refurbished 844 Duplex Sleeper. Okay, this is an Amtrak scheme phase 1, and this will be part of my part of my fleet. You know what I'm saying? I rarely run it. The nostalgia fleet. I rarely run it. This is a really nice car. I got mostly modern day Amtrak. So again, I'll rig it up to where, what I'm saying, they'll have a nostalgic fleet of private owners behind a modern day Lakeshore Limited, whatnot. All right, so like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more of my reviews. Gotta take a look, like it, thump it, write it. All right, word.